Hi everyone, welcome to Jules Journals. I am finally getting into my Gluebook again. So I'm going to do a quick little session here, and I did speed it up, and I'm doing a voiceover just immediately afterwards. But this is my Ohuhu marker book, and I do take out I take out two out of every 3 pages. So I have these little perforated edges that I have to glue down, and they're kind of a pain in the butt. But I love this book. I love the front cover, the texture on it. I definitely do not want to cover it up. Normally my MO would be to cover up a cover, but I love the texture on the front. So the theme is kind of a rainbow, bright colored theme, and it's been a while. I felt a little rusty and a little almost like nervous because I haven't done it in so long. So I'm listening to an audiobook. It's Stephen King, Salem's Lot, and I'm enjoying the audiobook. So I just kind of wanted to chill and relax and not be so nervous. It's weird if you're nervous to do this, but it's been a while since I did this. I first wanted to lay these images down to kind of get that perforated edge locked down. So that's why I'm putting those on this side. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you have a great week. And I hope to provide more content. It inspires me and motivates me to work more in my glue book. I had a couple of these. It kind of reminds me of the Olympics. But I had a couple of these from my Leisure magazine. I'll have linked down below my favorite magazines I use. There's like 4 or 5 favorite magazines. But you could use anything. You can use free stuff that you get at your house. You can use junk. There's all sorts of different ways to glue book. This is just the one I found, the way I like to do it the most. But I do have other styles, which you can see on my channel. I have probably over 300 videos that you can check out. My friend, had to go to the airport yesterday here in Minneapolis, and she saw Suni Lee getting home from Paris. I thought that was pretty cool. And then yesterday it's kind of a celebrity day. Yesterday at a restaurant here in town, I overheard 2 ladies talking behind me about going to see an author signing. They didn't say author, but I obviously love books, so I was like, they're going to the Mall of America. So I looked back behind me and I'm like, who are you going to see? And they like, oh, Julianne Hough. She wrote a book. I'm like, really? What'd she write? And so this one gal pulls it up on her phone and shows me. I'm like, oh, I'll have to check that out. Well, it ended up being her sister, which she looked exactly like her. And she was so sweet and nice and just down to earth. And it was really fun. So I had to introduce her to my friend Amy, who is a huge Dancing with the Stars fan. So it was kind of a celebrity day. I didn't see Suni Lee, but my friend did. And that friend sees celebrities all the time. It's something in her. I think she has said before that she seeks it out. Like she's looking. Because if you probably look in an airport, there's probably is somebody there. Usually you're not looking at people's faces. I don't know. This girl I end up not using. She just did not fit into the whole quadrant, or I don't know what I'm trying to say. She didn't fit into the layout. That's what I'm trying to say. I knew I had to use that girl with the gummy bears in her mouth and the sunglasses because she was my inspiration piece. So I always start with one piece that's my inspiration, and then I build off of that. I usually lay stuff all out on my bed, and I lay out all my inspiration pieces, and I start going through my images and kind of matching up things usually based on color. I'm cutting out these high-heeled shoes, which was kind of a pain in the butt because it was such a thin strap there. And I did end up ripping it slightly when I was gluing it, but you can't really tell. I knew I wanted that outfit in there. That is just a crazy outfit. And not too many people could pull off that outfit. It reminds me of, if you watch Curb Your Enthusiasm, the Wow, what is her name? I'm going to look it up. She wears crazy clothes. I'm like, is that the way she actually dresses? But then sometimes I'm like, is that the way I look? Because I kind of dress a little crazy sometimes. Her character is Susie on Curb Your Enthusiasm, but that outfit reminds me of her. We usually play trivia on Mondays. We decided not to this week because we've been so busy that I'm like, we don't have to play trivia. Like, we could just take a night off. And my husband's like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. So that is nice. We don't have to have plans tonight. We're not normally super busy people, and it's been so nice lately, weather-wise. And last night, I'm like, I feel like we haven't even enjoyed our backyard. We have a really nice backyard patio, and like we've been so busy, we haven't even enjoyed our backyard. I said I want a weekend where we just don't even leave the house. But that's not really our style. I couldn't figure out where to put that Born to Be Wild, but I wasn't liking the way it was syncing up with her. So I ended up putting it over on that side, which a lot of times I don't put two things with words on the same side, but I still wanted to put it on there because I like the Born to Be Wild with her sunglasses gummy bear vibe. And that, I was tempted to, there's poop on the bottom of that rainbow and it says gross, right? I was tempted to cut off the poop and just use the rainbow, and then I decided, no, I want to keep the poop. So I didn't use it in this spread. I think we understand that this is a rainbow spread. And then I end up cutting a girl off on the left, the one in the red t-shirt, just because she was so far away that I wanted them a little closer up in camera. And I didn't need her as far as the space. So I'm getting close to finishing up. I was wondering about on the right by the Born to Be Wild if I needed something else on top of because I kind of like to link, you'll see on the right, the two images are not linked up with anything and one's not on top of the other. And so that kind of bothers me, but I end up just leaving it because everything I added just didn't look right. I didn't have the right piece, so I just left it. And I do add some washi tape here. But I hope you guys enjoyed this what am I talking about? This first video. I hope it's not my last. Oh my gosh. This first video of me getting back into glue booking. It's been a hot minute. I would love to do this a few times a week. And then with my book content, I could maybe have a pretty full schedule. So we will see what happens. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself either. But I hope you guys are having fun gluing or reading or doing anything. And have a great week. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, what you think of it. And I will chat with you guys later.